Hello everyone. In my previous video, I was explaining about various sectors under which, like coal sector, you have, and you have oil sector, oil refinery sector. You have a cement sector, and different. There are different PSUs that are established, uh, and this is civil engineers are recruited regularly for maintenance and for providing infrastructure development. So in this video, I will be reading out a few of the PSUs which recruit civil engineers. Okay, starting from CL Coal India Limited, then you have IOCL Indian Oil Corporation Limited, then you have ONGC Oil and Natural Gas Corporation Limited, then you have SAIL Steel Authority India Limited, then you have BPCL Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, then GAIL Gas Authority of India Limited, so NALCO National Aluminium Company Limited, NMDC National Mineral Development Corporation, then NLC Neyveli Lignite Corporation Limited, Oil India Limited. Then there is a bridge and roof company, which basically it is a construction company, right? Then you have Central Warehousing Corporation. This is basically they recruit engineers for the maintenance, and these are the warehouses for storing of the food grains that are collected by FCI Food Corporation of India. And you have Central Coalfields for extraction of coals. Then you have Chennai Petroleum Company. This is again I said this is a refinery company. Then you have AIA Airport Authority of India for development, for construction, for maintenance of the airports. Then you have NBCC National Building Construction Company, which takes up construction of central government buildings. Um, then you have Engineers India Limited. This is basically purely a construction company which takes up very large construction, such as construction of refineries and many huge contracts. Yes. And then you have HPCL. This is also a petroleum corporation limited, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation. This is a refinery company. Then you have BPCL, yes, Bharat Petrol Corporation Limited. Then he has, as I said earlier, SJVNL, Sutlej Jal Vidyut Nigam Limited. This is based out in Himachal and Punjab, I think. Punjab, yes. So there is a hydropower project. Then you have Orissa Mineral Development Corporation Limited. Then you have NAI, yes, this is one of the largest recruiter for civil engineers, National Highways Authority of India. As you are aware, there are hundreds, thousands of kilometers of national highways are laid these days. And then this is a Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. This is related to construction of new railway lines, development of new railway lines by, and this is also a division of Indian Railways. Then you have NHPC National Hydropower Corporation Limited. Mostly this is located in northeastern states. Then you have NTPC National Thermal Power Corporation. Almost everywhere you find this NTPC almost in every state. Then you have Rural Electrification Corporation Limited, that is Rural Electrification Corporation, that is REC Limited. Then you have BARC Baba Atomic Research Center. This is also one of the largest recruiter. Then you have ECIL Electronic Corporation of India Limited, located in Hyderabad, etc. Then you have BSNL. This is also one of the large recruiters for engineers, civil engineers. Then you have Uranium Corporation of India Limited. Then you have BEL Bharat Electronics Limited. Then you have SCI Shipping Corporation of India Limited. This is related to shipping and Ministry of Shipping, etc. That is like maintenance of harbors and port trusts, etc. Then you have Numaligarh Refinery Limited, and also IWAA Inland Water Authority of India, where they are trying to develop wherever there is a water transportation, they are trying to develop waterways, national waterways. Then you have Cochin Shipyard Limited. This is also a shipyard related maintenance company. Then you have NPCL, that is Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited. So there are many nuclear power plants that are already constructed, and few are already in and for few other nuclear power plants are under construction. Then you have, yes, this is also one of the largest area, that is RCF, Rashtriya Chemicals and Fertilizers Limited. There are fertilizers companies which also recruits engineers. Then you have Power Grid for construction of transmission lines, transmission towers. They also recruit engineers on a large scale. Then you have Manganese Ore India. This is basically extraction of manganese from manganese mines, manganese ore mines, etc. Then you have many port trusts like Jawaharlal Port Trust. Then you have Gangavaram Port Trust. So there are many other port trusts. Some of you are under state government and few are under central government. So you need engineers for the maintenance of the shipyards and the port trusts also, and harbors. So then you have dedicated freight corridor corporation of India. This is a PSU that actually dedicated, especially you have in the name itself, and these are dedicated for movement of freight. So there are separate lines, dedicated lines, especially movement of freights by railway wagons, etc. This is also formed. Then you have MECL. Then you have Gujarat Gas Limited. Then you have HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Then you have KIOCL. This is basically iron steel company. Then you have RITES. This is also consultancy company. Um, they also take up construction job as well as they provide consultancy services. Then you have MOIL. Yes, I already said about this, Manganese Ore India Limited. Then you have WAPCOs. This is also a consultancy company. They also take up basically irrigation projects. They provide consultancy to the central government based on various irrigation projects and many other projects. Not only in India, they also provide consultancy in anywhere in the world, especially African countries. There are so many projects that are taken by WAPCOs. And apart from that, you also have South Asian coalfields, again the extraction of coal. Then you have Ircon. This is also a railway based company. They take up they provide consultancy services as well as they take up construction of the railway tracks and maintenance of railways, etc. Then you have RVNL, that is Vizag Steel. And then you have Bridge and Roof Company. They take up basically in the name itself it is very clear. They take up construction of bridges and they provide consultancy services also. Thank you. In the next video I'll share few more companies that recruit civil engineers, few more PSUs that recruit civil engineers. Thank you.